If you got some ugly ass wheels that look like this and you want to make them a little bit better or look like this, keep watching. I'm gonna show you how I did mine.
Woo! Damn, I ain't been broke in a minute. Don't get it fitted. Toe off the bow in a billy. Fucking your hoe in the kidney. Fuck up the city.
So this is everything I used. I got everything at Walmart. The paint I used is Rust-Oleum 2X Ultimate Gloss. It's got the primer and the gloss in one can. You don't have to get a separate one. Sanding paper, I used 320. Some tape, some note cards. That's about it. So the first thing I did is I washed them completely inside and out. I used some dish soap to get rid of all the wax or anything that I might have used before on it. Make sure you wash them completely and dry them up. The next thing I did is I began to sand them down. I used 320 grit sandpaper for my wheels. They had a little bit of curb rash on them that I had to try to get rid of. If your wheels don't look that bad, you can use something higher, a higher grit sandpaper. Just make sure you sand it all down. This is going to help all the paint stick to the wheel so you don't have any chipping issues down the line, you know? So just sand it all down. After that, I cleaned them up again with some IPA. Make sure you get all the residue out of there after you're done sanding. So just wipe them down, or you have an air compressor, use that shit. Just wipe them down, that's all that matters. Use the shit. After that, I just taped off the stem to make sure none of the paint gets in there. Do this to all four wheels, of course. I started putting some note cards around the wheels, but then I realized I didn't have enough, and also they all flew everywhere when I did this outside, so be more prepared. Don't be like me, alright? So I did just one wheel with the note cards, and then I ended up saying fuck it and didn't even tape up the other tires. Who the fuck cares? Whatever. So now you're going to start painting. Make sure your first coat is super light. Just try to cover the top of it. Don't worry about the corners or the sides or anything like that. Just worry about the top and everything that you can see from one point. At this point, I was moving all around the tire, just trying to get the spots that I couldn't see from the other side. Alright, so this is I think the second or the third coat. I'm not sure, I don't remember, but every coat after the first one has to be a little bit slower and a little bit more focused on the corners and the edges of the wheel. The first one is just like a base level, and then you build off of that one. So this is them after they're dry. I used about 3 coats, 3 cans. I didn't use a top coat or a glossifier or nothing like that. Just let them dry, and this is what they came up to look like. Just kidding, you hoes, we're not done. We're gonna paint these up. This is what I used. I got it at Walmart. I think it was like $1 or $2, I don't know. But I used some white and some red. Painted out the letters on the tires. Self-explanatory. Keep the color in the lines. You know what it is. Whatever. I don't have to explain it. So yeah, just do that. Do what you want. You don't have to watch this part. Okay, bye. Alright, so this is what it looks like after about 3 coats of each color. I only used 1 pen for each color. So I'm going to put them back in the car and show you guys what it looks like. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the bottom. Let me know what you think of the new color of the wheels. Check out my Instagram, of course. And I'll see you on the next one.